All right, you got Coach Dustin Kerns here. Coach, opening statement, and I'll go on questions.
Yeah, good team win. This game was designed to, be before exams. We were home, we're in class. Let's get her into a 10-day break on a good note, and so we did that. Everybody scored. Michael Moore got his first career points. Brant Green, career high, 9 points, 8 rebounds. Sasha, 9 points, 6 rebounds. So Mike leads career 10 rebounds. So we 22 assists. Disappointed we only went 4 for 10 from the free throw line, but good team effort, and this will send us into exams on a good note.
Questions?
What does a game like this do for you, just in the overall picture?
Yeah, when I think you're playing the schedule that we're playing, which I haven't looked at it, but I would find it hard to believe that we don't have the #1 strength of schedule in the entire league in the non-conference. When it's all said and done, I haven't really, but I think we do. We've got a very challenging schedule, and so a game like this, to get some guys some rest, but also get some guys some game experience against an opponent in the lights, in the uniforms, is good. I mean, this was good for a guy like Terrence Harcum playing 20 minutes against competition, and so building confidence. Once again, it also, you don't want to ever go into a long break on not a good note, right? So we're going into a long break here and coming up a very good Furman team, another good opponent. But this will get us into a good break here where everybody's in a good mood, everybody's feeling good about themselves, everybody got in the game, they scored, and you can keep building from there. And so that's this game was designed to play it the day before exams, and let's get a win, and let's get everybody feeling good going into a break.
How does a game like this come about in terms of scheduling and that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it depends on the date. We were targeting this date because it was the last day we could play a game for a while. And even the facility with the graduation, there's a track meet, there's a lot that goes into it. And so they were a team that had the same date. They were looking to play a Division I team, and we rolled with it, type thing. But no relationship, just a matter of the dates worked. We were looking for this kind of opponent. They were looking for this kind of opponent. The date worked out on both parties.
Did you know much at all about them coming in?
We watched film on them, absolutely. And, they came in averaging 76 a game. They haven't played an opponent like us. However, we watched film. We showed the players stuff, and we treated them. We respected them like any other opponent.
You mentioned 2 nights ago you made a little comment about the ability of Sasha, and then he comes out tonight and showed some really nice skill, whether it was taking little hook shots, reverses, rebounding, defensive play, that kind of stuff. Talk a little bit about his game tonight.
Yeah, you know what? Sasha has gotten better, and he's a good player. He's just got some guys ahead of him. He's just kind of fell in the rotation behind guys. But you know what? A game like tonight is good for him because now it gets him more game reps where we could throw him in there next week against a Furman. And he just got a lot of game reps. And so we've got confidence in Sasha, and he's a guy that works hard and just keep getting better, and he'll help us down the road, absolutely.
What do you think about your depth right now as a team?
Well, with Xavier out, with James Lewis out, not as deep, but those guys will be back. But I think that our depth is a strength of ours right now. We've got, getting guys minutes, and I feel comfortable playing a lot of players.
You mentioned Michael Moore getting his first minutes of the season. What's the importance of a younger guy like Michael or Terrence Harcum being able to see the ball go in the basket for the first time for the season. What's the importance of that when it comes to like player development?
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, confidence is a big deal, and you know, it's Michael Moore scored his first points. He played against William Peace, but you know, like guy like Terrence Harcum seeing the ball go in, it's in the uniform. It's in front of fans. It's a different experience than practice. It's a different feeling, and so that stuff's important. And in a way, it's like our football team playing Elon. It's a lesser opponent, and you can get some. They may be able to play another quarterback. They may be able to play some other guys. And after playing some good teams, right? It's no different than us. We've been playing some really good teams, and so we needed a quote lesser opponent to get some of these guys some reps, and also get some of our starters some rest, and see these other guys keep developing and keep progressing.
You also mentioned James Lewis Jr. being injured. So the starting lineup tonight was all guards, so it was a little bit small. Talk a little bit about how that starting lineup played early in the first half.
Oh, they were terrific. They set the tone of the game. I think we got up 20-2, and so I challenged them to not play down to our competition. I challenged them to be mature, and I thought those guys did a really good job of getting us off to a great start. And really setting the tone. I thought it was a great little crowd tonight. I thought they got into it, fun. I thought our students have been just outstanding. Can't thank them enough. And you know, they make it fun. You know, I think they've really gotten into it. And I thought in a game like that on a Wednesday night, a pretty decent little crowd. And I think our people had fun. People had fun seeing a guy like Bryant Green, a local kid, played at Watauga High School, score. Andrew Muse, whose whole family has been to App State, get in there and score and play 16 minutes. I don't think Bryant or Muse have ever played that many minutes, and so it's good for those guys. They come to practice today. They're a big part of what we do, and it's great to get those guys some minutes and have their teammates celebrate their success. And that's the kind of culture we want to have. And seeing Justin Forrest and Adrian Delph so happy for Bryant Green and Andrew Muse and Sasha and those guys and Michael Moore, that's beneficial too, and that's always good to see.
We've talked about the offense tonight. The offense was incredible tonight, but from at least my point of view, I noticed how well we played defense. 7 steals on the game. We only allowed 29 points. Talk a little bit about the importance of a good perimeter defense, especially with a starting lineup of just guards.
Yeah, and well, Donovan is a small forward, really, and Eads has been kind of playing a post for us from the defensive standpoint, so that was something he was comfortable with, and we did some switching, but which was good for us. You know, I thought we defended the 3 really well, and I told our guys before the game, the offense can be hot and cold. It doesn't matter who we're playing. We got to go out and build our habits and get better defensively. There's no excuse to not have our habits and the things that we really emphasize defensively, and I thought we executed that. I mean, I thought that they had to earn everything they got, and that was good to see because I wanted to see some carryover defensively with our habits, and I thought we did that.
All right, thank you.
One more question. Have you ever been as a player or a coach on the other side of a game like that before? You remember any games that were really lopsided the other direction?
Tennessee last year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Tennessee last year. I've been a head coach. It's my 5th season. Tennessee last year was I think it was the worst loss I've been as a head coach.
Uh-huh. You
know, as an assistant one time, Gonzaga, I think we lost by 50.
Uh-huh.
In Santa Clara.
Gonzaga, yeah.
So yeah, I've been on the part of that. You know, last year Tennessee, I think it might have been 36, 38, but I've been on the other end of that, and it's.
Yeah. How do you come out of a game like that from that side? What are they feeling right now?
You got to move on. You know what? You just got to turn the page quick. You know, Boyce is not going to play anyone like App State in their conference.
Right.
And so this will, quote, kind of make them better in a way because they've seen pressure and stuff like that. But they just got to move on quick, go to the next opponent. I know they got a game Saturday. You know, I think that's a learning opportunity, but they just got to stay strong. Thanks a lot. Go Mountaineers, take us there.